Okay.
That's absolutely the right answer. Now, when is the band's next release?
Not sure.
Okay. But you're working on more material.
Working on a little surprise.
And piecesofadream.net, Curtis talks about a side project that he's involved in. Mm-hmm. And before the interview started, I was talking about a young man that you're producing and whatnot. But you have some personal projects that are going on yourself?
Oh gosh, I've done. I'm really into producing and writing. Written like a lot of things for Najee and title cut for Wayne Tisdale, Hang Time. Let's see, a lot of stuff for Walter Beasley. All his hits. If I may say so myself.
You may say so.
Stay As She Goes, Ready for Love and Coolness.
Absolutely.
Those are my chillins. And we talked about Gordon James. I did an album on him. Wow.
Maybe upcoming Sound Doctor.
Of course. You know where I am now, right? And I know where you are now.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, not a problem. But we make that happen too. Yeah. But so I'm looking to branch out a bit. Actually, I might be doing some things in the hip hop rap genre.
You know what? Because it's all music. It's all music. And like I said, your last answer was absolutely. I really dug that because who's to say? I mean, this is the dream. This was the download. I woke up with it. Boom! I went in the studio. This is what happened.
Yeah, right. This is what happened.
I can't, describe it, but it is what it is. And so,
I mean, music. Creating music comes from a whole other place.
Absolutely.
And to me, there's no discounting any of it.
That's right.
Because it's all coming from that same other place.
Absolutely.
You did.
I do.
Whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to label it, that's, to me, that's how it goes down.
I dig it totally. Now we're back on point. We're back on the interview. Basically, I pretty much asked everything that my heart was in, but there are some things sometimes that you want to add to the flavor. As far as who James Lloyd is and what you're trying to convey on stage. Where you see yourself, in the next 30 years, because
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good question, and I got a little surprise for you. Well, some people know how into Straight Ahead. I still am. And I'm about to do a Straight Ahead project. Yeah. Just get into some. It's not gonna be anything too far out or avant-garde. Mm-hmm. Well, not to say that there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's, that's just not where I'm headed with that type of traditional jazz.
It's more like James Lloyd project.
James Lloyd project.
Pieces project. It's James Lloyd.
Yeah, separate. Mm-hmm. And so there's. I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be. Hey, I'm getting older now. It's like, give me a piano I can sit down at sometimes. I want to have to stand and play all the time, right? Let me have a seat here and just play some blues for a minute. Can But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, so that's going to be hot.
That's fantastic. Now, who do you listen to? Who's your, when you go to just chill and say, this is my favorite artist, who do you chill with?
Oh gosh, I listen to so much stuff. And I have a lot of favorites, but, other than favorites, I really do listen to just about anything.
Yeah.
Of course, I love I'll just start with my keyboard faves. Oscar Peterson, Herbie, Chick, George Duke, Jeff Lorber, Joe Sample, Russell Ferrante from Yellow Jackets, love him.
Absolutely.
And so the people that, I guess I'm, not just getting hip to, but that maybe people haven't heard of from way back, whatever. People like Brian Simpson.
Yeah.
Like him, Ollie Silk, and Jonathan Fritzen.
Okay.
Okay. I'm hit me to some cats. Yeah. And but I've always listened to a lot of Earth, Wind and Fire.
Well, that was
a lot of P-Funk. Yeah. So it's like we came up with that. We were doing jazz and smooth jazz, but then we had all these funk influences. And I would, especially Maurice, the way he would phrase. I would try and you know, adapt that and, you know, to the keyboard. And they people like him and Al Jarreau.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
I was
right.
trying.
I hear Al in your phrasing.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, you know, I don't just draw from keyboards. You know, guitarists and saxophonists as well. You know, I love George Benson and, you know, Jonathan Butler. But other than jazz, I like rap and hip hop. You know, I'm not one of those, you know, jazz purists that they're like, oh well, that's not real music. You know, they're just sampling like that. But there's a lot of creativity going on, and it isn't all just sampling. There's a lot of these people are really making songs and music, you know, and they're coming from that other place. They're creative. So you don't discount it just because you're not into it. I dig country, you know, Kelly Clarkson and, you know, Taylor Swift and Shania. I'm into, you know, my wife and I play rock band like all the time. We play like hours. So I got hip to all these other groups that I've never hip to, you know. So now I like Disturbed, Nickelback, and, you know, Kings of Leon, and Maroon 5, and, you know, Paramore, you know. Man, you know, it's like all of these other things. So I listen to that and I absorb all of that. And it's just, you know, put it back out.
That's a question. That's something that my business partner Jere Thompson and I talk about a lot. And one of the things that we're planning for toward the end of the year is getting the music and some of the productions we do more into video games, more into movies, and licensing for commercials and whatnot. And that's an avenue that there's been some opportunities, but doors open, doors close, or you know, it's just a window of opportunity. But is that something that you can see yourself doing, because you see, and this is not just the hobby of rock band, but the financial benefits of Nickelback and Kings of Leon and all that, having their music into a situation.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's gotta be, you know, crazy checks they get, you know, for having, you know, their stuff in there. And then Ohio players,
that's
are
right.
a rock band now, you know, they got Roller Coaster, Fire
You
in
know,
there. Like,
Billy's happy.
yeah, I know you gotta be happy. I'm happy for them. I'm like, go ahead now. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They're branching it out. So, hey, it's a matter of time before they have, you know, some jazz in there. Jazz band. You know, maybe somebody come out with a jazz band. They might rock. Because it's not just rock anymore.
That's true.
You know, it's just band.
You know?
Music, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So is that's something that interests you? I mean, in your personal
definitely.
development?
Yeah, definitely. No, and I would love to, you know, do some movie things, scoring, you know, scenes and in and outs and whatnot. I did submit some stuff for not Wesley Denzel Washington, Out of Time.
Gotcha.
And but they wound up using, you know, the cat down in Florida, you know, for like a Miami style.
Gotcha.
And I was like, well, I could have done that too. Just tell me. But and then I submitted some stuff to Wayans Brothers. They were doing like a kung fu spoof. You dig? And you know, they dug the music, but then the movie got caught up in production hell. Yeah, right. As you know, as they quoted, right. And just never, you know, they never wanted to make a movie. Didn't go any further. So, but you know, I have like all this stuff, you know, that I've done that, you know, could be ready for whatever. Yeah. The stuff for the Wayans Brothers, that was actually, it was a hip hop. It was like rap. You know, it was like kung fu rap.
Kung fu rap?
Kung fu rap. Okay. Yeah, just getting like, you know, it was a deep challenge, you know, getting an Asian vibe, a kung fu vibe in hip hop, you know, so, but yeah, me and brother Kenny Alley, and who's another cat up and coming doing his thing, you know, yeah.
Kenny, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got together and put these tracks together. Some kung fu rap stuff.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when we have a minute, I'd love for you to turn me on to something. That sounds
all
great.
Right. Cool.
Absolutely. Well, I certainly, you know, appreciate your time. We're gonna have fun. Youngstown Jazz Fest was fun last year. Yeah. It's a free event. Everybody from 8 to 80 years old. Bring your lawn chairs. Bring your baskets, bring your coolers, bring your umbrellas and whatnot. You know, we're praying for great weather. The weather was fabulous last year, and just a free event. Pieces of a Dream on the main stage. Our special guest making it happen. We thank you so much for your time, brother. Peace and blessings to you.
My pleasure.
And you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.